offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Cespedes comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He had a big year last year, over 120 RBIs. That's being really consistent. You can't let many opportunities pass you up and still drive in 120. That's just not heard of very often.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Syndergaard has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Oof, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Freddie Freeman batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Popped him up. Davis has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he gets ahead 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. 2-2 now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Markakis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. It's the Braves nothing. Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
In now, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
McNeil, a 27-year-old, he was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting second. The second base.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So striding in, Robinson Cano, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Cano waits on the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now a throw over, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
Now the 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count now, 3-2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Two and one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets go down quickly. We are still scoreless. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Charlie Culberson, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Culberson, 30 years of age. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick. Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate, Adam Duvall. 1 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, 10.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And that misses 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Fouled off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Popped him up. Davis over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Marisnick is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jake Marisnick becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. First pitch of the at bat. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. His career line with Foltynewicz, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So coming to the plate, Austin Riley. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair.
Riley.
And the pitch. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. And there's ball 1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
The pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Man at second here with 2 away, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. One and 1. Here it is.
2-1.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Now in the box, Luis Guillorme, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Luis Guillorme.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So one man gone for the Mets in the third. And up to bat next, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Culberson has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 6.
Striding in once again, Jeff McNeil. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Duvall is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freddie Freeman.
Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Left side, but well foul. Now the pitch. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. The 1-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Charlie Culberson.
Standing in now, Charlie Culberson. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1.
Inside, ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1 home.
That's ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. He's set and the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Barisnik is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Standing in, Travis d'Arnaud. Two men on, two away here in the fourth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
To short. Reined in. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Bases full now following the error, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Strike two.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Ready on 0-2. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Braves will strand three. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Strike one to start the at-bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
1-2.
And the pitch. Count still at 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a one-run lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. One run, two hits, one error in the game for the Mets thus far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Full count now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball four.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. This is foul right side. A runner at first with no outs here. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-2.
You got a full count.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We played 4. It's 1-0 Mets. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz.
Number 25, Mike Foltynewicz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike 2.
And there's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ready once again, Ozzie Albies. First pitch coming. Here it is. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center, and Markakis has got himself a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A ball and no strikes.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0. Grounded to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail this one 1-0. Ready for another chance? J.D. Davis will start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
J.D. Davis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
That's out.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6
Now
to this
batting,
point.
catcher.
So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Bravo.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Guillorme. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Acuna digs in now. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, then he was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
Into the box now, Charlie Culberson comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Cespedes will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Adam Duvall.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Adam Duvall. He flew out in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 home. Strike called. Now the throw down. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
So stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. Here's the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. And that's over. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Mets out in front, 1-0. So here now is the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th.
Syndergaard.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Eduardo Nunez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Eduardo Nunez.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Darno has it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The batter number 24. Second baseman.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Cano waits on the first pitch. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in, Pete Alonso. And now following the two-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Center fielder, number 16.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. The 1-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Here's the 2-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And up next, the big RBI. High-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. He's set. Here it comes. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Jerry Spramilia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 27, Jerry Spramilia.
Digging in once again, Austin Riley. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Familia, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's a 9-year major league vet. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Ender Inciarte will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Nope.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here it comes. Cano with it at second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way.
Inside.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2 out, nobody on. That's wide. 2-0. 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. It remains 1-0. Luke Jackson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Luke Jackson.
Digging in, J.D. Davis. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
J.D. Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Jackson, a native Floridian. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 2-0 on the way.
Ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. To second for 1, on to first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play, and stepping up as the shortstop, Luis Guillorme. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he pops him up back behind second base. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans, but they're on top 1-0. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan.
New inning set to get underway. Nick Markakis digging in now. Last time through was a base hit.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Number 7.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
1-1.
Your attention, please. He's running at first for the Braves. Number 7, Dansby.
Nobody out, runner on first. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him. Two pitches fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Digging in and looking for more, Ronald Acuna. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Advantage count. 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Too high. And it's 3-0. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back in standing. And he fouls this one off. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Charlie.
Digging in, Charlie Culberson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Fouled off. It's swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. McNeil will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The left fielder, number 23, Adam Duvall.
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch on its way.
Inside, 1-1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. In the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. Two and two.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and looking back anyway. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Mets 1 and the Braves nothing. A.J. Minter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33, A.J. Minter.
Marcell Ozuna is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Marcell Ozuna.
Dominic Smith is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone into the upper tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
And everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
Number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Pete Alonso waits on deck. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box, Pete Alonso. Tried to hold up there, but the appeal goes down to Rusty Valentine at first, and Rusty ain't convinced, so that's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. That misses. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2. Slow little grounder left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's now 2-0 New York. Edwin Diaz comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
New York Mets. Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Travis d'Arnaud. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack. But also, the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Here it comes, 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Hit hard, but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Austin Riley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
No, inside.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit back toward the mound. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Now batting.
Might be time to see a pinch hitter, and if that's the case, here's what remains on the Atlanta bench. Adeiny Echeverria will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Adeiny Echeverria.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0. High and deep to right center. Back goes McNeil at the track. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Albies averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Softly hit to short. Right to him. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Mets took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Noah Syndergaard earns his first win of the season. Mike Foltynewicz is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Edwin Diaz wraps it up for the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. Looking first at the NL East, the New York Mets took down the visiting Braves 2-1. The Washington Nationals combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 3-1. The Marlins hit 3 long balls as they destroyed the Angels 10-4. The Philadelphia Phillies sent 3 balls into the seats as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 6-3. Wilmer Flores was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, leading San Francisco over Cincinnati 9-0. The Arizona Diamondbacks halted their 6-game losing streak